Hello, my cupcakes. Today we are doing some exploring and some coloring of Chucky Season 2, Episode 2. The Sinners Are More Fun. Honestly, y'all, I really like this episode. I love how it lays down a foundation to what I really hope we'll be seeing in this season. We open up to seeing Tiffany and Nika, and these girls are struggling. Tiffany has been holding Nika captive in a prison of pink dresses and repeat Jennifer Tilly movies. Tiffany has deluded herself into believing she and Nika have it made. Perfect house, and all they have is each other. Nika doesn't beat around the bush and constantly tears that dream apart. And honestly, I love seeing Nika have her spark back. In season 1, it felt like we didn't really get to see a lot of Nika fighting and that strong energy she had when we first met her. I'm happy we're seeing it back, but my girl is not doing well. She's been playing as Tiffany's dress-up doll for months, and her mind has gone into a not-so-good place. Oh, my girl. I'm really hoping we get to see more of her this season. With our trio of amigos, Devin, Lexi, and Jake are brought into the School of Incarnate Lord. We meet a whole cast of new characters, and I'm only going to highlight 2 of them because I feel like they're the biggest ones, and they're also low-key some of my favorites. We're going to meet Father Bryce and Nadine. Also, guys, while I talk about them, I'm going to talk about why I think they're so important for the story and what I think they'll do. Father Bryce is a no-nonsense, sports metaphor-loving priest, and I think the headmaster of the boarding school. Father Bryce is strict and honestly kind of hot, not gonna lie. He is played by Devin Sawa. The reason why I bring that up is because this is actually his 3rd acting role in the Chucky TV series. Wild, right? He's played Jake's dad and Jake's uncle. They even poked fun at this joke in the episode where Jake said that Father Bryce reminds him of his dad. I love it. This is also a storytelling thing that I'm super excited for because Jake and his father didn't have the best relationship. Jake's dad was an alcoholic, abusive, homophobic, not a good place. So having this new character, this priest, same by the same actor, who reminds Jake of his father, I feel like is going to be a difficult situation for Jake to explore and understand. And just it's also going to create a really interesting dynamic and a bunch of obstacles for my boy. I am excited to see it. Father Bryce is sent to be this constant presence. And essentially, I feel like he is going to be kind of like the sub-antagonist. He'll be a source for a lot of conflict and will cause a lot of conflict. But I don't think he's the main one. Chucky is our main one, of course. Father Bryce is very open about how the boys need to be on the straight and narrow. Oh dear. I am worried for how that's going to pan out for Jake and Devin's developing relationship. I don't know what's going to happen to my boys. I'm worried about them. Father Bryce and Jake actually share some of my favorite scenes in this episode. There's this one where it looks like Jake is in the light with white shining around him, and Father Bryce is in the red and dark. I really love that contrast because I think it's gorgeous and it's really fun to see. Also, interesting note, Father Bryce is holding Chucky when he's surrounded by the red and dark. I hope they go back to that theme because I really love that contrast. Concerning Jake and Devin, though, they're going to need some help because they are struggling to adjust. And honestly, I don't blame them. They're in a school where they're told they can't be together. And they're also going through a lot of guilt and a lot of change all at once. So a lot's going on. Now, just for a little fun, the other character that I want to talk about is Nadine. Nadine is just, I love her. She's an enigma. Because where Father Bryce will be an obstacle for our team, Nadine will be an ally. Nadine is pure as sugar, but has a extreme level of sass. She is Lexi's new roommate, and she gets to meet Chucky. Nadine is a klepto, meaning she doesn't have impulse control over her stealing. She steals a lot. She has been in this school since 7th grade, and she has a mysterious past. She has this playful, innocent attitude, but she feels very comfortable cursing and being very okay with all this surprising, concerning knowledge. She leaves our boy, Devin and Jake and Lexi, on their toes, but she becomes an ally since she now knows about Chucky as well. Let me see. And honestly, I think she's exactly what Lexi needs. Lexi is in a really bad place right now. So maybe having a literal bubble of sunshine with a surprisingly dark streak, maybe that will help her. I really hope it will. Lexi needs some emotional support and someone who will just be there to be with her and just listen and care about her. And Nadine does that. Hello, Mr. Sir. 1 second. Hello, Mr. Man. Yeah, Poe is listening to me while I'm recording. Back to the point. I'm really hoping that Nadine is that emotional support and comfort for Lexi. Nadine is smiley and gentle. She actually asks questions about Lexi and compliments her without expecting anything in return. We'll come back to this theme later because I have a feeling it's going to be a recurring one, and I want its own video just to go towards it. But in short, Lexi doesn't really have a relationship with another woman or another, even male-presenting person that isn't strained or a chore. From what we've seen, Lexi hasn't had someone like that in her life since Junior, and Junior still was a romantic partner, so still different than just having a genuine just friend. I really hope Nadine will be there to help the boys and Lexi too. One can only hope, right? Well, y'all, we're almost done, and yet we still haven't mentioned Chucky. Y'all, oh my goodness. This episode comes to a close with us finding out that Chucky has snuck into the boarding school and is taking pictures of the kids. But he has not attacked them. Devin and Jake capture Chucky, and that's where we leave them. I hope y'all enjoyed hearing my thoughts in this episode of commentary concerning Chucky, and comment down below what y'all thought of these episodes. I sense I must go play with my dog. I will see y'all next time on our lovely show. Bye.